channel, mate.
Hey.
I was introduced to this car and yourself by the legend from TRC, that is Javier, and this car has got extensive history on his channel, and I believe maybe even a little bit before that. Do you want to talk us through the car, the engine build, and its story?
Yeah. The car's got a great story to it. So, a gentleman by the name of Richard originally bought it new in 2005, and he road raced it for a little bit, and then it had a 35R. And then he decided to build the engine. So he had this guy named Ronnie Crawford that was known for like domestic low compression engines.
Got ya.
So they looked at the engine for about a week and decided low compression was the way. It's 7.8 to 1.
Okay.
It's a CP piston with Carrillo rods and a 94mm crank.
Okay.
So they assembled this engine in 2007, around there. And the car had, 6,000 miles on it or so. And then they put a Super 94 on it.
Okay.
It made pretty good power, but he would street race in Mexico, we'll call it, and it ate up a couple transmissions. And when he talked to the transmission builder, they're like, well, what are you doing with it? He's like, well, I'm street racing, it's full weight, and I have a passenger. They're like, we can't build you anything that's gonna live.
No way.
So what they did was they looked around, and the guys at Machines Gone Wild actually built this car.
Okay.
And they looked at the TRC Sequential, I believe they're out of the Netherlands.
Got ya.
And they custom geared it tall. So first gear goes about 75.
That's insane.
And what that means is like, about 5,000 RPM in first gear is 40 miles an hour.
Okay.
So you can basically hammer the brake, hammer the gas, make 40 pounds of boost, and when you let off the brake, it just
It's go time.
rocket ship. So it's close ratio, first, second, third, then a tall fourth.
Got ya.
So fourth goes all the way out about 160, and then fifth goes over 200. So.
Oh man, and the thing I love about this car is, it's, in fact, have we spoke about power? How much power does it make? In fact?
It's got basically, we'll call it a 7267, a Super 99 turbo from 2014, a little bit older technology.
Okay.
But on 45 pounds of boost on a dyno jet, it makes 950 at the wheels.
Okay.
And then at 50 pounds, it makes 1,000 at the wheels.
Jesus.
So, but it's really neat because it's a big turbo, but it comes up pretty good for this setup.
Yeah.
So I haven't really wanted to change it to anything else.
Yeah, it makes sense. And with the sequential, it must stay on boost through the gears, which obviously the manual wouldn't.
Yeah, it's dialed, and that's one of the reasons I actually purchased this car is because it's sorted.
Got ya.
Richard and Javier, they spent all the time and effort kind of making everything right, and the guys at Machines Gone Wild really dialed it in. So all I've had to do is like some plugs, fuel, oil changes, and it's been a very reliable car.
Yep.
In fact, I probably have about 150 wide open poles on it.
And the best thing is it looks stock. We were talking about this. I mean, the looks of the car. I mean, once the bonnet's open, you kind of know something's going on, but it's very low profile. You're not screaming and shouting with chrome turbos and, glossy manifolds and everything like that. It's a very stock looking car, right?
Yeah, Richard and the guys at Machines Gone Wild did a really good job building this car. It still retains AC. It's got a big front mount on it. And, you could drive it in traffic if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I put about 2,000 miles on it myself.
Okay.
And over the past, 2-3 years. And it's been extremely reliable. And I like that it's a stock looking car.
Yeah.
It's very well preserved.
Cool,
yeah,
cool,
so
cool.
it's got the Maybach camshaft. It's got Kelfer 288s.
Okay.
Which I think is about as big as they go.
Okay.
So it runs a little choppy, but it definitely works well in this combination.
Got ya. All right, cool. With that said, I mean, there's probably a lot more that we've missed, and if we have missed anything, feel free to bring it up on the road. But I think myself, and definitely my viewers, want to see how this car moves. So, shall we go for a spin in it?
Yeah, I think Mexico's right around the corner.
Yeah, we're close to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, yeah, let's make that short journey and do it.
Okay,
Let's
sounds
go.
good.
All right, Tim. So, second gear pull, right?
Yeah.
boost?
It's on like 45.
Okay, all right. That is one of the great. Oh my god, that's epic. I love how he keeps it so like it's such a straight face. He's had a long day of racing, I guess, but for me, the first time in a sequential Evo, that's amazing.
Yeah, and this car, it doesn't track the road. It's geared tall, so it just puts the power down.
Yeah.
Like it really is a thrill.
Yeah, guys, the sense of acceleration mixed with the sound of that engine, a high revving 2 litre. Woo!
It's 2.2.
Oh, it's a 2.2.
Yeah, the extra 6mm counts.
Oh, okay. So it's straight. Okay.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The last big power Evo I went out in kept it 2 litre, and I just automatically assumed that this was. So my bad.
Whether the internet tries to crucify me on this or not, anytime you build one of these engines, do yourself the favor and spend the money on 94mm crank.
Okay.
It just makes more power. It makes it more enjoyable, and it's not that much money. It still revs the 9,500 RPM like a champ. You know, and just puts it down.
That's it. Well, it seems to be working.
Yeah. We believe this to be the longest running 4G63 of its type. Okay. 800 to 1,100 horsepower. So again, built in 2007, 25,000 hard miles on it.
Yep.
And it's still going.
To be pulling like this, as I've said it off camera, it's testament to the builder, the maintenance, the owners. Like, you know what I mean? It's a mix of everything.
It really is nice. I'm glad I bought a sorted car.
Yeah.
And I got hats off to Machines Gone Wild, Richard, Javier.
Exactly.
You know, really did a great job.
Definitely. First gear. Bro, you brake boosted first, yeah? Bro, honestly.
So that's the beauty about this car is it's geared tall, so you're never gonna launch it. But you can do that 40-mile-an-hour brake boost on all of it, and it just takes it.
That is a shot. I thought it pulled hard from second. First gear is another level.
Your feet came off the ground.
Mate, I don't even know what was happening. It was time travel. We said that off camera. We just time traveled, guys.
Now, I got it set up on the street. I run about 40 pounds at first, and I ran up to like 44 at second, third, fourth, fifth. But on the track, you can do 40 pounds at first gear, and it'll take it.
Okay.
And not spin the tires and just go. Like, in fact, today when I raced, I brake boosted 50 pounds in second, and then I would leave. And somehow the transmission's holding it. It's got stock axles, stock TKs, and stock diff. But the tall gearing and maybe a 245 drag rail is just enough to drag radial. Yep. It's just enough to, spin a little bit and not break anything.
Okay. It is a fine balance, isn't it, between spinning and gripping, and you want that kindness, a little bit of slip, to be kind to your transmission, I guess. But mate, the setup of this, this is love it. Alright guys, so we have pulled back up after what I can only describe as perhaps the fastest 4-cylinder turbo car manual that I've ever been in. So I just want to say thank you so much, Tim. I really appreciate that. Just a quick drive out today. We've got to be very careful around this time. TX2k, it's like a GTA 5 stars out there. So just a little taster. And obviously, my audience usually see me drive the car, but I would probably be driving on the wrong side of the road and kill us both. So it's probably good we leave it how it is. But thank you so much. Is there anyone you want to shout out, or anywhere people can find you?
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out to the guys at Machines Gone Wild and Richard that originally built this car. They did a hell of a job. As far as my social goes, it's Tim RSP.
Okay.
And I You know, got a bunch of Evo content on there, some truck stuff, whatever I feel like putting on there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I just want to say also a very special thank you to Javier from TRC for hooking this up, and also, yeah, all the cool stuff he done with the car. Go and look at his channel, because you know there's a vast history, I'm led to believe, like dating back quite a while with this car, right? See some more pulls and everything like that, and of course I'll leave Tim's socials in the description so you can find him. Pretty much it.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
I think we're there. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, smash that subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.